with the part. He's pretty good at stuff like that. So I don't, and I actually haven't heard from Brian Cordova today on the status, or from Brian Campbell. Neither of them has told me anything about the pool. So, well, what happened is that it started getting even colder. So it had been hovering around 85, 86 for a while. And that was, for some people, that was okay. I mean, it was fine. But then I guess it got colder, so they decided to shut it down, and yeah. Yeah. So now I think they, yeah. I mean, I've been in the pool. Yeah, it's okay when you're moving. But yeah, I mean, that pool, it's been limping along for years. So the part that we replaced needed to be replaced anyway. I don't remember what it was, but I don't know. I could try to text Brian and see if he knows, or ask at the front desk when you go by. They don't know. Yeah, I don't think we know yet. No, I don't. I've not heard from them yet. All right, we are going. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Advanced Fitness on Tuesday, November 22nd. We are actually using resistance bands today. So if you've got something, we've got a resistance band, you can grab that. You can also use a towel or nothing at all, or you can modify using the weights if you prefer. Our theme today, I made a new playlist this morning, and it's November. All the songs are about November. So that is our theme. And I will get started here in just a moment.
And if I weren't leaving, would I catch you dreaming? And if I weren't gonna be gone now, could I take you home?
I'll start with announcements.
And if I told you I love you, would it change what you see?
We're using these today. I think you all have them, right? Got one of these, Frank? Okay. I don't know if anybody else is ready. You're ready. All right, I guess I'm just going to start. You guys are so chatty today. All right, swing your arms. I don't know. Do I stink? Am I smelly today? What's going on? Well, you're all far away from me. I'm taking it personally. Maybe I'll come down onto the floor then. All right, open and close. All right, so today we're using bands. Y'all figured that out. Our theme today, and I just made it this morning, and this is kind of crazy. Our theme is November. I actually found enough songs about November. So you probably don't know any of them. Well, maybe one or two, but not very. So it's an interesting playlist, but it's all about November. Reminder, there's no class on Thursday or Friday. Friday, this room will be basically Santa's workshop for Christmas trees. Christmas trees and decorating. We're going to be organizing all of the Christmas decorations and the trees and getting them set up, and my son will be here helping, and so helping Sharon and me and whoever else is doing it. I don't know. I'm not organizing this. I'm just helping. So this room is not available is my point. All right, let's stand up. So Friday, no class on Friday. You can come on over and set up Christmas trees. Actually, they're looking for help starting at about 11 o'clock. And ask Sharon about it, not me.
November spells sweet memory, the season blue remains.
All right, let's go a little wider.
November spells sweet memory, the season
And bring it back in.
remains.
Keep going.
Your yellow hair is like the sun.
It's slowing down, but it will speed up again. In fact, why don't we speed up while it slows down?
Bit by the cold of December, I'm warm beside your smile. Oh, lady, tell me I'm not leaving. You're everything I dream.
The faster the change. Yeah, it is hard to do.
Myself thinking I fall
Let's go wide again.
like the leaves. I'm killing myself thinking I'm falling like the leaves.
Then it slowed down again, right? All right, I don't know how fast the next song is. I'm going to start tapping. I think it is a slow start, but it will pick up.
Could I maybe
There it is.
stay a little longer, baby, so that you'd see that I got nothing to hide. God only knows how I've tried
Now we're going to tap to the side.
to forget all the drama. I'm gonna try my best to make you happy before I make a mess, leave in distress and pass out on your couch again.
And now to the back.
I could write another stupid little song about starry nights and a broken heart. Oh, where have all the good times gone? But now we're hanging in the backyard, looking at a new point of view, but it's too cold outside.
To the side.
Looking back, he's all the same. Another plan inside my head that seems so perfect after time.
Front.
Got pulled again by my November state of mind.
Side for 4.
Whoa,
Back.
whoa, whoa.
Side. Front. We're going to do 4s again. 4 sides.
Saturday night, this party's whack, you could
Back.
be right outside. We can see each other's
Side.
love under the moonlight. How could I put
Front.
up a fight?
Let's try 2 of each. So we're going to go side for 2. Back. Side. Front. Side. Back. Side. Front. Go around again. Side.
I could write another stupid little song about starry nights and a broken heart. Oh, where have all the
I think we'll go around one more time with 2s. Side. Back. Let's try singles. It's not as hard as you think. Front, side, back, side. Front, side. So side is always the same. That's what I mean. It's not as hard as you think. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back. One more time. All right, hold the side. Actually, change it to a little leg lift. Or you can stay with the taps. So I'm going to go around with a kick. So we're going to go front. Back to the side. Now to the back. I'm not going to be picky. If you bend your knee, it's okay on this one. Side. All right, this time around we're going to do 4 of each. So front. Side. Back. Side. Let's do that again. Front. Side. Back. And side. Okay, this time around. 2 of each. So 2 front. 2 side. Back. Side. Front. Side. This is as crazy as we'll go. Side. Front. Side. Back. Side. All right, side step till I see what's going on in this song, because I'm not sure. Believe it or not, it was hard to find peppy songs about November. Why is that? There's just not a lot of peppy ones. You're getting like the 3 songs that exist that are sort of peppy. Yeah. Okay. Huh? I could have, but I was committed by that. I had like enough to make it work. All right, let's add some arms with this. Push it front. Now I'm going to go a little wider, arms a little bit wider. Hang on if you need to. You can always use just one arm, right? Front again for 4. 4, don't fall over. 3, 2, wider. Let's do 2 of each. So 2 front and out and front. Out. Front. Side. We'll do 2 more sets at this speed. Out. I know it's kind of harder when it's slow. I know. That's intentional. All right. We're going to go back to the center and we're going to go faster. And let's add some arms to that. Push the same arms, but it's a lot faster. Now you're like, why can't we slow down? Now we're going to go a little wider and out. Front, wide, front. Oh, and I ran out of song. Aren't you happy about that? Hamstring girls.
Said goodbye to his mama as he left South Dakota to fight for the red, white, and blue. He was 19 and green with a new M16, just doing what he had to do.
Now we're going to do doubles. So 2 on this side, 2 on this side.
With the smell of napalm in the air. Then the sergeant said, look up ahead.
Last double. Singles.
Like a dark evil cloud, 1,200 came down on him and 29 more.
Doubles.
They fought for their lives, but most of them died in the 173rd Airborne.
Singles for 4. 3, 2, doubles. Singles. Doubles. Last time singles. Doubles. All right, change to side leg lifts. We've done some of these already, but never hurts to do some more. All right, let's try doubles on this one. Up, touch, up. And if you need to hang on, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Keep going with doubles. Back to singles.
And remembers the fallen as he orders a tall one and swallows it down with his teeth.
Doubles. And singles. We're almost done with the sides. So what we're going to do is the same kind of idea, but front and back, but with straight legs. Front. Now we're going to do doubles on this one. Up, tap, up, tap, up. Good. Singles. Doubles.
On the 8th of November, the angels were crying as they carried
one more double.
away.
Singles.
With the fire raining down and the hell all around.
Legs are straight.
There were few men left standing.
We're gonna switch our feet. So now left foot front, right back if you're mirroring me. Try to keep them straight. All right, now we're gonna do doubles front first on this one. Singles.
The 8th of November.
Doubles. Singles.
As he left South Dakota to fight for the red, white, and blue.
Last time doubles.
He was
Up,
19
tap,
and
up.
with a new M16, just doing what he had to do.
And do a few singles. It's not quite over. Yes. It is. Yeah. It's early on, right? Okay, just side tap. Okay, we're gonna do some forward lunges or steps. Waiting for the next song here. So you're next to your chair and we're just gonna alternate stepping forward, putting weight on that front foot and pushing yourself back. That's it. So it's just gonna go forward and hold on if you need to. Watch that front knee. It shouldn't go beyond your toes. You'll probably feel it if it does. So, and if it's bothering your knees, then make it smaller. You can still do it. Yeah. And if you're not really feeling much, you can go bigger or deeper. So this is completely customizable. All right, we're gonna do one more on each side. And then we're gonna go side to side, but a little bit slower. So you might need to get just a hair behind your chair. So now you're gonna go out to the side and then push back. And I'm gonna keep it about that speed. This song doesn't really have a beat. It's I don't know how to call it. It's like an electronic classical thing. But it's November. Actually, I like it. Again, you can do the same thing with this. You can keep it small or big. Try to keep your hips centered so you're not pushing your hips out. You're just stepping to the side and coming back together. This is working the outside and inside of your legs. Let's do 2 more on each side. And 1 more. Good. Now we'll just do a little rock. So hopefully you felt that in your hips a little bit. And we are going to grab our bands. Have a seat. I'm going to start actually with arms because we just worked our legs a bunch. So you can hold on to the band any darn way you want. For me, I do not have a good grip. So I have to roll my hand, like I kind of have to do it this way. Okay, but you don't have to do that. If you can grip it, don't do it. But I have to. Okay, so we're going to hold the band about shoulder width apart. Sit up nice and tall, forward in the chair. We're going to start with a straight arm, just straight arms out. So you're going to come out, slowly in, out. So the slowly in, no slowly in, Isabel, out. So what it looks like from the side is I'm bringing my arms out to the side, slowly in. If you need to go lower because you've got bad shoulders, that's fine too. Go lower. So stay low, Frank, yeah. Or you can come up to shoulder level. The coming back slow is what I'm looking for. Out, slowly back. Try not, so you don't really want slack in the line, so you don't want to get to that point. You're just going to come back to the point where it's going to stop having tension. Were you doubling up, Sue? Man. No wonder it was so hard. Wow. I'm impressed. Yes, 2 more. No wonder. Okay, so that was working your shoulders and your upper back, right? You're really feeling it kind of in here. Oh, yeah, that's good. Actually, let's do this one now. I usually do this later, but we're going to do it now. Come behind your back. And you're going to hold the band on each side under your armpits. So I'm starting with my arms bent. And you get to decide how far out your arms go. So if you've got a bad shoulder, you may be just going straighten together a little bit out and bring your elbows into your ribs. Or if you have happier shoulders, you're going to go out further. Together, out, bring your elbows in. You can do this low. Okay, so if you've got bad shoulders, keep it barely over your knees. If your shoulders feel happier, you can do it at this level. But it's important that you're bringing those elbows into your ribs, whether you're getting close. Either way, you touch your ribs every time. I did that wrong, didn't I? It's out, in, out, elbows. Out, in, out, elbows. Even if it's here. In, out, elbows. I want you to feel your elbows. Oh, I did that wrong, sorry. In. No wonder you're confused. I want you to do this one. Out. And again, if you've got bad shoulders, you're going to keep it low and close. So many heights and abilities on this one. I'm going to do 2 more. All right, good. We're going to let go of one side, bring it around. We're ready for the legs. So first, actually, we're going to do it tight. I'm going to do a different one for our step out, so I'm going to do that one later. But for now, what you're going to do is I wrap it around just behind my knees. To make it easy, I pull it up and then I grab it like that. That's for me. It works really fast. Okay. So you want to feel the tension around your legs. I want it to be pretty tight. Okay, so you're going to have your feet just a little bit apart, maybe 6 inches. We're going to be pushing our both knees out, and I don't want you to let them touch. Okay, so you're just going to go out and straight. We did this yesterday standing up. We're doing that mini squat, and we were pushing our knees out, and I'm like, don't bring them back in. It's the same motion, but now we have a lot of resistance. out straight. So part of the work is not letting your knees collapse in. You don't let your knees touch. They should always be a few inches between them. Push them out. Now my knees, I have stiff hips. My knees don't go out very far, which is fine. They're still working really hard. Feet are flat on the floor. I can't see all your feet on the floor, so I'll have to trust you. Feet stay flat. Are you feeling it inside your hips? Kind of right inside. There, we're working those little muscles all around the hip, the psoas and the ilios, around the IT band, and all these other things I don't remember. A bunch of little muscles. Gluteus minimus, we're doing that one. A little bit on the gluteus medius. Now it looks like we're doing nothing, and I am working very hard. So we're going to do 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do the step out a little differently today. But right now we're going to do back to arms. You're going to do biceps. So you're going to untie it if you did. You're just going to hold the bands on each side with your elbows in, and they're bent at 90 degrees. So we also kind of did this yesterday with the weights. We brought the weights up, and then we only go halfway down. And I want you to hold this so that there's always tension. I don't know if you remember my classes from 3 or 4 years ago, but I would say no slacking. No slacking, which means you never get slack on the bands, ever. That means you're working the whole time. Up and lower. Never get to slack. If you get slack, you're going to grab those bands a little bit lower, or, you know, shorter distance. And the clock on my wall, sometimes I hear it in my dreams. We're going to do 4 more like this. Elbows are glued to your side. You should feel your elbows poking you. On this last one, we're going to bring it about halfway, or you're still up almost all the way up, and then we're going to do little pulses. So I'm only moving, what, a couple inches here? No, I won't be afraid of the darkness are coming. Just bending that elbow. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake out those arms a little bit. Don't let go yet, though, because we're not done with that. So now we're going to leave the band under the legs, and you're going to grip the band a little closer to your legs. So bring your hands closer. Knuckles have to be forward. That's important. Okay, so make sure that you've got your knuckles forward, palms are facing back. Yeah, we're going to be pulling the band straight out, but what I don't want to see is the band touching your legs at all. So you might have to lean forward a little bit. You're going to pull straight out, and the band stays underneath your legs, but it doesn't, it stays horizontal, if that makes sense. So turn your hands around, Kathleen. I want your knuckles front. Yeah, and then keep your arms stick straight. Go straight out. Nope. Well, you chose to sit in the back row, so sorry. You can move up. So see how the band is staying straight? It's not coming up like that. I want it straight. So to do that, you don't feel it on your legs. You might have to lean forward a little bit. So it's not touching my legs at all. So this is working kind of your shoulder cap, the deltoids right on top of your shoulder. And you don't have to be big. If you've got bad shoulders, you can just go out an inch and you are working it really well. So keep it small if you need to. Yeah. Let's do 4 more. 1 more. Good. Let's do a little shoulder roll on that one. Okay, so we're going to bring it out from under your legs. And we're going to put it on top of your legs behind your knees. So this one I need a good grip on, so I'm going to kind of roll it up a little bit, but you don't have to. All right, so this is where it goes. On top of your legs, behind your knees. And I'm holding the band just right outside my legs. So you don't want it too long. Then you have to really bend over. So see how close to my legs I am with the band. All right, so sit up tall. Pull in your tummy. Get those shoulders down. Now you're going to lean from your hips, so keep your back really straight. You're pulling that band down over your legs. So your arms are actually not doing any work at all other than hanging onto that band. It's all in the tummy. Pull in the tummy every time. Keep your back straight. So I'm not rounding it, I'm going straight. Yeah, don't round your back. I should see all of your faces. So don't look down. That means you're rounding your back. So this is this should feel similar to our push-up one, only instead the work is on the way down, but it's the same idea. You know, when we do the push-ups on our knees, we're just using the band today.
Your dreams were too small to care, but I'm always reminded, if you look hard, you'll find it. Memory gives warmth to right here.
Let's do 4 more.
Through November. Through November.
1 more. Okay. Now we're going to hold the band, and this is now just a prop. You're going to hold it 1 inch over your knees. 1 inch. Is it 1 inch? Or 2.53 centimeters. Okay. We're doing baby marches, and you're just going to barely touch that band. That keeps you from lifting your legs too high. Pull in the tummy, lift your leg.
If I could hold you, I'd grab you by the arms, tell you what it means. You could take a worthless poor boy from
feeling in your tummy, I hope? Yeah. Four more.
You remember sitting
3,
on a rainy night in a well-used chair,
2,
telling me how well you
and 1. Okay, now comes one of my favorites. Now we're going to go in front of the knees on your shin. Okay, and you're holding, I'm going to fix my ring here. You're holding the band on each side. I like to scoot forward a little on this one because this is our tricep pull. So you're keeping your arms straight. It's just below your knees. You're going to keep your body straight, and you're going to just pull your straight arms behind you without moving anything else. And we're going slow both ways. So you're going to go out, back, slowly forward. Right? No slacking, no brakes on this. So come back, slowly front. Don't worry, I'll speed it up later. You're going to like this better, actually. So the work is keeping that controlled motion. We're going to do 2 more slow. On this one, you're going to only go about halfway, and we're going to do our pulses here. So we're halfway back, and then you're going to go back and back. Oh, yeah. Isn't this good? So it's working your triceps and your tummy like crazy. Arms stay straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. That's my favorite. Can you tell? I mean, it's working here and here and here. Here. Yeah. Okay, here comes the one I was talking about earlier. We've got, well, no, we're gonna do 2 under the feet. So the first one, you're going to put under the arch in your foot, so make sure it goes to the middle of your foot, okay? And then you're going to just grab it on each side and sit tall. So my feet are pretty close together. Really doesn't matter too much. Make sure that that band is not going anywhere. Okay, so this is a row. So we're going to start nice and tall. You're going to brush your elbows against your ribs, and your hands are going to come to your hips. Not high. This is not a bicep curl. So it's really low. So from the sides of your knees to your hips and lower down. So this is where you squeeze your back. Go lower, Isabel. I want you to go lower with the hand. Yes. Squeeze your back together. Squeeze your back. Lower slow. Yeah. Good. Keep it just at your hips. Going a little high, Sharon. Go a little lower. Yeah. Lower. So I don't want it at the waist. I want it at your hips. Because then you're doing something else. See how I do a little hold back there? Squeeze my back. Lower. Squeeze my back.
All alone. Ooh, everybody needs some time on their own. Ooh, don't you know you need some time?
Isabel, keep it lower. You're going way too high. Way down here. Touch your hips. Yeah, touch your hips. 2 more. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to give yourself a little more bend on this because we're going to bring our feet a little further apart and then you're going to cross the bands and bring them up to your hips. See that? We're making an X. Okay? So you've got the band. It's still in the arches of your feet. Yeah, I think everybody's there. So what we're going to do now is now we're going to step out. Oh, yeah. Isn't that fun? Huh? It does bounce back. Don't let it. Try to control it back. Try. I know it's hard. Do your best. Out, control back. Four more. 3, 2. All right, you got to be careful here. Don't just drop it. Bring your hands down first. Let go of one side, and we're done with the band, so just carefully pull it out. Got stuck on my shoes, and we're done with that. So because you did so well with the band, I'm actually not going to do chair stands, but we are doing squats, so we're going to get up. Okay, so behind your chair. The chair is just for balance, so we're not leaning on the chair. It's just there if you need it. Your feet are about shoulder width apart, so it's a little more than a foot. Yeah. So feet should be pretty wide. Toes are facing front, maybe slightly turned out, but not very. Okay, remember in the squat, I want those hips to go back. You're bending your knees. The knees stay behind your toes. And then you're going to slowly come up and come up on your toes. So what's happening here is we're going to shift our weight into the heels, and then you're going to slowly come up and come up on your toes. Down. And I want you to make sure your knees are not collapsing. So kind of push your knees out a little bit if you have a tendency to go in. Back stays really straight, so we're not bending, we're not rounding the back. You can see my back is really straight. Got my belly pulled in. Good. Weight in the heels. Now, if this bothers your knees, you can do them smaller, but you're going to stay just as slow. Right? So you're working the whole time still. So you don't have to go big to make this work. But if you want to, you can. Good. Let's do 2 more. And at the end of the next one, we're going to hold the toe balance for a little bit longer. So come down, come on up and hold it. Go as high as you can on your toes. Okay, that was about 10. We're going for 15. All right, come on down. Shake it out. Gosh, we pretty much have done everything except the inside of the legs. So we'll do a few of our foot drags. Take advantage of the friction. Okay, so when we're done with class, these bands go in the paper bag that's in the bucket. And then I take them, I have someone who cleans them all up for us. Very thoroughly, so. Couple more. All right, good. Let's sit back down. We're gonna start with our legs stretching. The legs front, nice and tall. Back is tall. There you go. Okay, come on up. Circle the foot. The other way. Cross either at the knee or the ankle, and then you're going to try to push that knee out. Pushing that way, yeah. You can also do it at the ankles. I'd keep it low, Kathleen. Cross at the ankles. I'm talking to Kathleen. Yeah. Cross low. Cross at your ankles. Go here. And then push your knee out. Yeah. That one. Yeah. For your hip, it would be better to stay lower. Yeah. It's really raining out there. You guys can stay for the next class. Yeah, if you don't want to get wet. Nice and tall. What's that? Come on up. Circle. Other way. So dark outside. You see that? It's really dark. Can you believe it's almost 11? Can you tell? Really dark out there.
The branches of the trees are bare. The smell of
Boy, what can we do? We need to go back to those shoe phones. Was that like Get Smart? He had the phone in his shoe. What if we had those? You know? Then this stretch would be really important, you know, so you could talk into your foot. All right, sit up nice and tall. Let's tilt our head to the right. We're going to reach out with the left arm. And then you're going to turn your arm over so the palm is up. Now, if you can't do it, don't worry about it. We're just getting a little deeper stretch in the neck. Yeah.
Softly falls.
And bring it down. Let's roll it to the other side. I did neck before arms. I just realized that. Okay, reach out with your left arm. Your right arm. Starting with the palm down.
That you could hear a voice.
And then we're going to turn the hand over. And bring the arm down. Roll the head to the front. Bring it up. And I haven't stretched the arms yet, so bring one elbow up.
Falling, and April's laughter steals once more across
straighten it out.
the dark pavilion of my heart. And then I miss you most.
And bring the arm across.
Miss you with the ache of long lost things, of sunburned arms.
Open up. the other way.
And garden swings when life was beautiful and
Let's switch
love
arms.
was young and gay. November twilight, must you
Straighten it out.
stay?
Anybody know who that singer was? I'm just wondering if you recognized her. No, it wasn't Doris Day, but you're thinking the right way. Yeah. It's Julie London. Yeah. And open up. Arm down. Let's take a deep breath up. Tomorrow, I'm doing my Thanksgiving playlist again, but I'm changing the ending. We're going to do Amazing Grace. So, if you enjoy that, I know Sandra likes Amazing Grace. We're going to do it tomorrow. The Amazing Grace song in Cherokee. Yeah, so. Okay, good, good. You are released. Release the Kraken. No. Just put them in the bag. What's that? Grits? No. I'm not making, I like grits. I'm not making grits. I'm not going to make the grits, no. What would Thanksgiving grits be, I wonder? I love shrimp and grits, yeah. Yum. Oh, yeah, that sounds great.